Well, hello everyone, this is Peter Brown with a look at your weather for the next 7 days. Here we are heading in towards the last forecast period of meteorological summer. Yes, meteorological autumn will begin on Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. So that is definitely a sign of the times to come. The summer has just flown by. We have had some fantastic weather if you have been able to take any vacations this past summer. Been absolutely beautiful out there. Though we are a little bit on the dry side here in the Burlington area, we do need to get some more appreciable rainfall very soon, or we are going to have a fairly dry time of it as we head in towards the fall. Now, starting out our period on Friday, we should be seeing temperatures at this time of the year in the low 80s. It's going to be cooler than that. Very similar theme to like what we've been seeing for most of August. It's been actually an average to cooler than average August after we had a really, really warm June and July. Temperatures starting out your Labor Day weekend looks like it's going to be in the mid-70s on Friday with some showery conditions out there, and I think unfortunately we're going to see more in the way of clouds than we are sun, and we're going to see that kind of continue as we head through the rest of the Labor Day weekend. As we get towards the end of the period, getting in towards next Thursday, again, temperatures should be around 80 as we get in towards the middle of the first week of September. And we're actually going to be starting a warming trend, I think, as we get towards the tail end of next work week with our temperatures getting up into the mid-80s again. And of course, as we get closer and closer to the official start of autumn, which is in only 3 weeks from now, our length of day is getting very short now. We can definitely notice those mornings if you're getting up early for work. It is very dark out there, sun not coming up until after 6 in the morning. And if you're running errands or heading out to dinner in the evening, you can definitely notice those sunsets happening earlier. Now the sun is going to be setting before 7:30, so those day lengths are definitely shortening up as we head further into the year. So let's go ahead, let's take a look what the Climate Prediction Center is calling for us in terms of temperatures and precipitation as we start to head in towards September. Looking at our temperature map again, pretty similar to what we've been seeing over the past few weeks here in the Burlington area. A fairly good chance of below average temperatures. I'm seeing that as well. I don't think we're going to get towards average or above average until we get to maybe the mid portion to the later portions of next work week. And looking at our precipitation chances, again, something very noticeable over the past few weeks here in the Burlington area. Very dry out there. Good chance of us having below average precipitation. Not great news out there as we're rounding out the summer, getting in towards the fall season soon. But at least we're not going to be going into the really hot part of the year with these dry conditions, so that's a little bit of a caveat of some good news there. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at those 7 days of weather coming up. And again, starting out your weekend, your Labor Day weekend, the last official weekend of summer, last unofficial, I should say, weekend of summer. Labor Day weekend, hard to believe that we are already at that point. Temperatures again Friday, going to be in the mid-70s, a little bit drizzly out there. Kind of spotty showers, not the best of days. Now on Saturday, looks like we're going to have some really nice conditions. Temperatures only in the low 70s as we have a wind on the ocean. Sunday, we're going to see a bit of that hit or miss shower activity come back into the period. Again, I think we're going to be looking at temperatures in the mid 70s. And then, of course, on Monday, Labor Day, as everybody is packing up to head home to start out the school year, going back to work full time if you've been taking time off this summer. Going to be a sunny day, so at least you'll be not having to run into any adverse weather conditions, temperatures in the upper 70s. Now, as everybody heads back to school full-time on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, looks like summer is going to be coming back in here again. Temperatures in the low 80s on Tuesday, dipping down a little bit on Wednesday as we see a sea breeze coming back into the area. But then on Thursday, looks like we're going to be seeing temperatures getting up into the mid to maybe upper 80s again. So a real feel of summer still sticking with us. So everyone, get out there, enjoy the weather, have a great week, and happy Labor Day.